Also, Fnatic third parties have from time to time. Fnatic has had like multiple times. Also, the one I didn't realize, bro. Fnatic Complexity are fighting for survey camp. That's one that's been happening the last like week that I totally forgot about. And that contest is awful. That is like one of the ugliest POIs to fight out off spawn I've ever seen. And Complexity lost 2-1 today to them in the first set. Fnatic is, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm really hoping for like a top 5 out of Fnatic this lane.
Yeah.
I think anything less from top 5 from Fnatic will be a surprise to me this lane. I think that fucking Bloodhound pick for them has been doing wonders, bro. They are going out at like, they're doing a Furia.
They're getting hella kills no matter what.
No matter what place they're going out, whether it's like 10th place, 9th place, 11th, they're getting like 9 kills every game. Like no matter what. So I'm definitely expecting a really, really good land from Fnatic. I'll be disappointed if it's not a top 5 at least.
Yeah, I mean, I had mentioned this on stream to you the other day. Like, it's crazy to see the difference in their World's Edge, like now, versus what they were doing before with like the Loba and playing hard zone. And I think at a point, you know, after that lane was over, I think they just linked up and they were like, listen, like we are so good mechanically and we're good at fighting. We just never really have like the loot to fight. And they swapped to Bloodhound. They play hard edge now and they just like to fight.
I mean, bro, they're like the best fighting team potentially in the world when it comes down to it. I could see Sentinels or Moist leaving after losing like the first 2 contests. Like if one of those teams went down 0-2, I think they did because they're smart enough not to keep contesting that, to be honest.
We leave tomorrow.
That's
another contest we didn't even touch on.
What?
North Eption Pulverex for Thunderwatch.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Pulverex been getting rocked. Other than today, they are down like 25-0. But I've watched, bro, and every time they lose, F-Chan is smiling. And
I was gonna say, bro, I don't think I've ever seen a team lose a contest so much and still they probably have better vibes than the team winning.
Oh yeah, they do. I literally go to Satuki's stream and he's not even smiling when they win. I go to F-Chan's stream, bro, after just getting one clip immediately off spawn, he's dying laughing.
And he's hitting us with a mic check.
Mic checks. Yeah,
chat, we're going to try to get an F-Chan mic check at LAN.
We need one bad.
I think that would go nuclear.
We need one bad. We need a F-Chan live mic check at LAN. Going Optic TSM for North America. Okay. That's who I think is going to do well. Now who looks the best? Who looks the best is TSM DZ. But top 2 is Optic and TSM for me. I think Optic's going to pop the fuck off this LAN. I think Drop has like a really big chip on his shoulder right now. I'm not going to lie. Definitely is making him a little bit more on edge than usual, but I know he has a lot to prove. So I'm going to go Optic TSM. I think for EMEA, I'm going Alliance and go next. I think for APEX South, I'm going Moist and MDY. No, for APEX South, I'm going to go Moist and Blackhand. For APAC North, I'm going FC Destroy and Fnatic. And then for South America, I'm going Team Singularity and Startified. For sure. That's my top. Without a doubt. Singularity can do a lot. For sure.
I was going to ask you, what do you think of the team that replaced CR?
Oh, 310?
Yeah.
I don't really know much about him. I tried looking into him a little bit. I don't really know much still. I mean, shit, man. I think there's a lot of good teams in that region that could have came through an LCQ and just been the team to replace CR, but it was them. So, like, the stars aligned, and I'll tell you right now, they're pretty fucking aggressive too, man.
I was going to say, that's the one thing I have seen from them is they are not scared to fight.
No, and they'll go out last place every time if they have to. They don't care.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're gonna have a huge impact today. A huge impact in LAN. But I definitely think they're going to fuck over some teams. Like, I know they're going to take some 3v3s that some people are not going to be happy about.
Yeah.
Because I've seen Xset get mad about it already. So I know they're going to definitely bring some fights. We'll see how that goes. You know what I mean?
Trying to think, what teams do you think had, like, a lot more hype around them last LAN and kind of have gone, like, a little silent going into this one? Can you think of a couple?
Last LAN? Well, I think from 2 LANs ago, Ascend for me.
Ascend? Okay.
Ascend made finals still. They got 20th, but they made finals. So a little bit nervous about them. I think Xset. Oh, so you guys are saying Xset though, but I'll be honest, bro. It's just because they just didn't stream scrims that much.
Right, but I mean that adds to it for sure.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I guess it makes sense for the silence. I think Energy's the opposite for me. I've never had more faith in Energy in the last 2 LANs than this. This is the most I've ever scrimmed in life.
For me, bro, LG.
Yeah, definitely. Well, they haven't streamed either.
I don't even think that they've been playing bad necessarily or not like, phenomenal. I just feel like I haven't really seen like too much.
No, I think LG's gonna be fine. They make me a little nervous.
No, I think they're gonna do good too. I just think they've like kind of gotten a little silent on the hype as much,
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like they've like in terms of the eyes on them, they've definitely like fallen a little bit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Optic? I think Optic's fine. I'm trying to think what else. We can talk about gun meta. Repeater needs no skull piercer immediately. A 107 repeater shot to the head should not be a thing. It should not be real.
I mean, bro, like, obviously, like, the repeater was good, medium, and, like, a long range, it's, like, fine. But the one thing we're seeing way more now, bro, is, like, the whipping it out after an R9 clip and just, like, two-tapping somebody on a hip fire. Yeah. Like, people are going insane with that gun from close range now.
Yeah.
Like, people were using it before, but they weren't using it like that.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree fully with that. Yeah, I mean, it's just such a good gun to use, bro, right now. That gun's going to run LAN.
I mean, it's that and Hemlock.
Yeah, but that gun is running LAN. We're going to see triple repeater on so many teams. I mean, 100 Thieves is probably going to run triple repeater for LAN, for sure. Almost every time, guaranteed. I'll put money on it. No one's taking their nemesis.
I feel like the only person I see running a Volt sometimes, bro, is Jen.
Or F-Chon. He loves his Volt. The man rocks the Volt a lot, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's so aesthetically pleasing to watch a one clip with an alternator disruptor too.
Yeah, I love the alternator disruptor.
Just the sound of it. One thing I will say we haven't seen a lot of, PK disruptor. I feel like nobody's really running.
Oh, I think PK was going to be meta, but the alternator getting disruptor just fucked that so bad, for being honest. If the alternator didn't have disruptor, I think a lot more people would be running PK.
It's not even necessarily bad.
The PK disruptor?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
But I just feel like nobody's running it.
I mean, bro, if you're an alternator disruptor controller player versus a mouse and keyboard PK disruptor, you're getting your shit kicked in 99% of the time.
Yeah.
So there's no real reason to take that over that. I'm taking the alternator if I'm a controller player too, and I love the PK.
Yeah.
But the alternators are so easy to use. The hip fire, the long range shots, like the disruptor, when you put that shit on the alternator, bro, it becomes like a medium range weapon. It just hits so
good.
Yeah.
It's just good for shield cracks too,
Yeah. Also, Hackett's been running the Mozambique a lot. 50 ammo on that bad boy. He gets 56 ammo.
He's like the only one that I see running it.
Crafting it pretty
regularly.
Frequently. Yeah, I would say so. It's like a habit of his now, for sure.
Does it come with a digi too?